All right, in this screencast, I'm going to show you how to complete athletic.net entries onto your for the PAL track meet. So here we go. I'm going to start right here on athletic.net. I'm going to click sign in here, and I will sign in with my thing here. Oops, email.com. So make sure to just click the top right, sign in once you go to athletic.net, and then you will be good to go. All right, so now I'm in. Once you are in, go to Coaches Tools and then click on Team Home, and this will kind of take you where you need to go. Before you can do anything, the first thing that you will need to do is add a roster. You won't be able to enter any athletes until you've added a roster. So go down here to where it says Athletes, click Athletes, and then you can scroll down right here to where it says Upload Roster. Okay, so you click Upload Roster, and then you're going to follow this format. You could type it in here, but that's probably going to be a lot more challenging. You may already have a document that has your athletes on there, but if you follow this example over here on the right, you just need to either create an Excel or a Google Drive, Google document, and follow this format. So I'll go to my Google Drive. I'll just create a new spreadsheet, and you could do this as an Excel or as whatever, and I'll just call it roster Jesuit. And then all I do here is I put gender. Let me see what it is again. I'm going to double check that. So I put gender, first, last, and grade. So I put gender, first, last, and grade. And then so I would just put male, Joe, sprinter, in grade 8. When I am done with that, if you are on an Excel, just save it as a CSV. That will be a file, save as CSV. If you're on a Google spreadsheet, just download as a CSV. And then it will download for you. Go back to athletic.net, choose your file, and there it is right there, roster. Just select that file and then choose, and it will upload all of your people for you. Once you have those people uploaded, you need to make sure you go to Process Roster. And then there'll be like a thing, mine's already been processed, but there's a checkbox where you just have to verify your athletes. I can't show that to you since I've already done this here. But once you are done with that, just go back to Coaches Tools and click Team Home. And you can kind of double check, just click on athletes again, and you should see all of your athletes listed. Now you are ready to add the PAL Track Championships and start entering athletes. So click on Add a Meet. And then we don't have a meet ID, but obviously 2015 outdoor. Click Next. I just click on May, scroll down to May, and then select the PAL Track Championships right here on May 9th. Once you've selected that, you'll be good to go, and you can add that meet. I'm going to go back to my Team Home. And if you have selected the PAL Track Championships, you will see that. You can click on it. You will not see this little Manage Meet thing here, but I do. So you're going to click Register Athletes, and it will take you to this screen. Now, make sure that you, so that you can see everything, click the metric hurdles and metric relays, and that's going to bring up a few extra things that you will need to enter athletes. The reason I clicked on hurdles is because, for instance, I'm going to enter a 60-meter hurdler, 2 60-meter hurdlers right now. So all I do is I click on the race, and I have Xavier will be my first runner. And I can then go to the PAL Track website. I can click on Entries Results, and I know that both of these guys ran their best times in this meet 5. So then I will click on the boys Blackburn results here, and I will click on the hurdles. And then I can see that my athlete ran a 10.35. So I go to here, and I put in 10.35. And then my other athlete who will be running in the hurdles, Duran, my 6th grader, I go check on him. I scroll down to his best time, which was 12.35, and then I put in 12.35 for him. And then when I am done, I just click Save Changes, and those athletes will be entered. And you can actually see now that on the 60 hurdles, it shows I have 2 athletes. If I come down here, I can kind of see, there goes the bell for lunchtime there. And you can see that it tells you what each athlete is entered in. So it's a really good way to keep track that you have no more than 4 events per athlete. Relays are slightly different. I'm going to show you the 4x200. And so for the 4x200, I'm going to name my athletes. So I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, and 4 athletes. And right here, you'll see A. I just need to select which number they are. And the order, you don't have to get the order perfect because you can switch this around, but just 2, 3, and 4. And so you're going to enter your best time for that 4x200 relay. So I believe we had our best time in the second meet there. So I'm going to go back here. I'm going to click on the second meet. And I'm going to look for the boys Blackburn again. And I'm going to click on 4x200. And oh, we may not have had our best time on that one. So that was 1:56. I think we had a faster time. So I'm going to double check on another meet here. And we'll see this meet 4, and I'll check on meet 4. Looks like boys there. There we go. So I'll scroll down till we get to the 4x2 on this one and see what we come up with. Okay, so 4x2 on this one, we ran a 1:55.06. That may be our best time. I'm not 100% sure, but I will double check against this meet here and check the 4x2. And we ran a 1:57 there. We had a baton drop. So I'm going to go with that. And actually, I better check just the first meet just to be sure here that we did not. Oh, there we go. A little wonky there. And so we'll check this one here for the gold boys or red boys here. And actually, I think that these actually got entered on here. So I'm going to check this. Sorry to be so slow with this, but my 4x200, 1:59. So that 1:55 that we ran right here, 1:55.06 will be my entry time. I'll go back to here, and I'll put in 1:55.06. And then if I have a B team, what I can do here, I'll just show you. I'm not going to enter the B team. But then I would just say my B team would be here. Boom, boom, and boom. And I would just label these guys as B1, B2, B3, and B4. Okay? And if you do not have an entry time, just leave it blank. And then you can leave it like that. So I'll just click Save Changes for right now. It says at least one of the entries missing a seed time. And then do you still want to save? Yes, I do. Okay? So now I can go down, I can see that I've added the 4x200 to those athletes. And that's pretty much all you have to do. Just do that for all of your athletes, and I will be able to get this all in and completed. That is all.